At upcoming cruiser bikes, we don't just talk about motorcycles, we celebrate them. We honor the machines that make our hearts race and our spirits soar. And today, we're about to dive into one of the most electrifying rebirths the dirt world has ever seen. The legend has returned. This is the 2025 Kawasaki KX 500 story. Get ready to feel the pulse of pure adrenaline. The legend reawakens. For those who have ridden the fire-breathing two-strokes of the past, the name KX 500 conjures images of raw, unfiltered power. Introduced in the 1980s, the original KX 500 dominated motocross and desert racing alike. It was known for its brutal acceleration, its monstrous torque, and its almost mythical status among riders who craved the wildest rides imaginable. But over time, the world changed. Four-strokes took over the tracks, emission standards tightened, and the glorious two-strokes of yesterday seemed to fade into history. Yet legends don't die, they simply wait. And now, in 2025, Kawasaki has brought the beast back to life. Not as a relic, but as a revolution. The heart of the beast, engine and power. At the core of the 2025 KX 500 lies a masterfully engineered power plant, a 500 cubic centimeters, two-stroke, fuel-injected engine that stays true to the soul of its predecessor while embracing modern innovation. This isn't just a revival, it's a reinvention. Fuel injection ensures smoother throttle response, better fuel efficiency, and compliance with today's stricter emissions laws, but don't think for a second that this bike has lost its edge. Twist the throttle, and the KX 500 surges forward with a ferocity that few modern bikes can match. It's pure, untamed power, the kind that sends shivers down your spine, makes your heart pound like a drum, and brings a grin to your face so wide it hurts. Kawasaki has harnessed the chaos without dulling the thrill, giving riders the ultimate combination of control and craziness. Built for the brave. Chassis and suspension. A machine this powerful demands a frame worthy of its fury. Kawasaki has crafted an ultra-lightweight, high-tensile steel chassis designed for absolute domination. Slim, aggressive, and razor-sharp, the new KX 500 handles like a scalpel on the dirt. Updated KYB suspension front and rear ensures the KX 500 soaks up jumps, whoops, and rugged trails with remarkable poise. Adjustable for compression and rebound damping, it allows riders to fine-tune their setup for everything from hard-packed motocross tracks to wide-open desert runs. This isn't a bike for the timid. It's a machine for riders who stare down challenges and charge forward, undaunted and unbreakable. A timeless design, reimagined. The design of the 2025 KX 500 pays homage to its roots without feeling stuck in the past. The iconic green plastics are sharper and more aggressive than ever. Modern LED lighting, a slimmer seat profile, and a newly designed fuel tank blend form with function, making sure the bike looks as wild as it feels. Kawasaki hasn't just built a bike, they've crafted a monument to everything that made the KX 500 legendary, while pushing it into the future with style and purpose. Why the 2025 KX 500 matters. In a world of electrics and tame four-strokes, the KX 500 is a middle finger to mediocrity. It's a call to the bold, the dreamers, the ones who still believe that motorcycles aren't just machines, they're an extension of the soul. This bike isn't about efficiency. It's not about being quiet or comfortable. It's about feeling alive, every bone-rattling, ear-splitting second of it. By resurrecting the KX 500, Kawasaki hasn't just given us a new motorcycle. They've given us back a piece of our passion. They've reminded us what it means to ride for the sheer, reckless joy of it. For the riders who dare. The 2025 KX 500 isn't for everyone. And that's exactly the point. It's for the ones who aren't afraid of a little chaos. For those who dream bigger, ride harder, and refuse to settle for less. It's for the desert racers who vanish into the dust at 90 miles per hour. For the motocross warriors who send it over 80-foot triples without a second thought. For the weekend riders who crave a challenge that no modern 254-stroke could ever match. Owning a KX 500 means signing up for something few are willing to attempt, it means taming a beast that doesn't want to be tamed. It's about embracing the thrill, not avoiding it. A new era begins. The 2025 Kawasaki KX 500 doesn't just bring back a name, it ignites a movement. It whispers to the soul of every rider who remembers what it means to ride without limits. And make no mistake, once you throw a leg over this machine, there's no going back. Every ride becomes a story. Every twist of the throttle becomes a battle cry. Every jump, every corner, every trail becomes a declaration that you are alive, and you are unstoppable. Kawasaki didn't just build a motorcycle. They lit a fire that's going to burn across deserts, mountains, and motocross tracks around the world. Final thoughts from Upcoming Cruiser Bikes. Here at Upcoming Cruiser Bikes, we salute Kawasaki for daring to bring the KX 500 back to life, and for doing it right. They didn't water it down. They didn't try to make it safe. They honored its legacy and pushed it into the future with every ounce of respect it deserves. If you dream about unleashing real, untamed power, if you crave that feeling where your heart races and the world blurs around you, if you want a bike that demands your respect every time you fire it up, then the 2025 Kawasaki KX 500 is waiting for you. It's more than a motorcycle. It's a legend reborn. Thank you for riding with us today. This is Upcoming Cruiser Bikes, where the spirit of two wheels lives on. Make sure you stay tuned, because this is only the beginning. The future is loud, fast, and fearless. See you on the next ride. When you grip the handlebars of the 2025 KX 500, you're not just riding a motorcycle, you're carrying the torch of a generation that refuses to bow down to limits. Every twist of the throttle, every leap into the unknown, every blast across untamed trails writes a new chapter in the story of freedom. The spirit of the KX 500 isn't just built into its engine or frame, it's built into the hearts of those bold enough to ride it. It's a challenge and a promise, that life is meant to be lived at full tilt, that dreams are meant to be chased at full throttle, and that somewhere out there, on a trail you haven't conquered yet, your true self is waiting to be found. Ride on, and make every moment legendary.